I'm always doing the most. Finish my cup and reload. Let it swing right back. Let it swing right back.
Hey you guys, welcome back to another video. Today's video is this pretty Christmas candy cane set. I'm going to be using Poppy, which is a red gel polish. I'll also be using White Out, which is a gorgeous pure white gel. And I'll be using Champagne, which is this beautiful festive shimmer gel. I'll be topping everything off with super gloss, and I'll also be using the red stripe nail art stickers. They are super easy to use and perfect for candy cane nails. The Ninja Squad shout out today goes to Kirsty and also to Stacy. So thank you so much ladies for commenting on my video. If you want a chance to be featured in my next video, then leave a comment down below and I will give you a Ninja Squad shout out. So I have everything prepared and we are ready to go. The block tip stand and the practice tips are available on my website, and I'll be sure to link everything down below. So if you are interested, then definitely go and check out the description box. Also guys, I would really appreciate it if you could go ahead and give this video a huge thumbs up and share it as well. I just feel like I need a little bit more motivation and a little bit more interaction, and just you guys really enjoy my content and sharing it makes me super happy. So after applying the Poppy Red one coat, I'm just curing that in the light for 60 seconds. And then I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next tip. For this tip, I'm going to be doing the White Out, which is the white gel polish, and I'm just applying that to the entire nail. I'm making sure to apply it in nice, long, even strokes, just to make sure that everything is laying smoothly and we don't have any build-up of polish in one area. You want to leave it a few seconds just to self-level. Also remember to cap the free edge, and then I'm going to go ahead and cure that in the light for a full 60 seconds. I'm going to do another tip with the Poppy Red, and I also do another tip in white. So for this one, I'm having 2 red tips and 2 white tips, and that's going to be the base for our design. I'm just going to go ahead and quickly apply a single coat to this tip in the White Out colour. Honestly, the white gel polishes we have available are absolutely stunning to work with. We have 2 different ones. We have French White and White Out, and I prefer using White Out for the full cover nails because French White is a thicker gel, mainly for detail work and painting French. However, of course, you can do whatever you like with it. It's just down to personal preference. So I cured the first white layer in the lamp for a full 60 seconds, and now I'm coming in and just applying my second colour coat of white. This time round, we are not going to cure that in the lamp. We're going to leave it so that it is wet. Absolutely no curing whatsoever. Whilst that polish is still wet, we're going to come in with Champagne, and we're just going to do some random blobs of this colour through the white. I absolutely love Champagne. It's such a versatile colour, and honestly it's beautiful as a full nail. If you guys watched my previous video on my Moonlight nails, you guys saw it as a full nail. It is bloody stunning. I love it so much. So I'm just making sure to pop some of that into the nail. I wanted quite a bit of that running through this design. Of course, you can add as little or as much as you like. I'm then coming in with Poppy, and I'm just dabbing that into the white as well. You do want to be careful as well that you don't get it all over your brush, and if you don't feel confident using the gel polish brush, then definitely use a nail art brush to pick up your colour and dab it on the nail. I'm coming in and using the new dotting tools. I'll link them down below if you're interested in these. They are a 5-piece set. And whilst the gel polish is still wet, I'm just coming in with a small dotting tool and swirling that polish around, creating a beautiful peppermint candy cane design. I think it looks absolutely stunning, perfect to go with the candy cane or peppermint design set. I'm just adding a little bit more red because I wanted it to be heavier than the white. I didn't want loads and loads of white showing through. Even though I didn't want it blocky. If you're happy with the little bit of red, then of course that's fine. So I just add more red and swirl that until I am happy. The great thing with gel, especially if you choose high quality gel like Nailmate, you have got a long time to play with that product. You're not going to have it running everywhere. It's just going to be so easy and versatile for you to use. Once I'm happy with that, I'm just going to cure that for a full 60 seconds in the light, and then I'm going to move over to the next nail. So I'm using the fine 12-piece glitter set, which is, by the way, absolutely stunning, and I'm choosing the red one out of this. Now this 12-piece set has a colour for every single occasion, theme, Halloween, Christmas, birthdays, whatever, you name it, there is a glitter in this set, and it's absolutely perfect for working with gel polish. So I've cured one coat of the poppy gel in the lamp for a full 60 seconds, and then I'm going to come in and just add that fine holographic glitter to the tacky layer. So I haven't added a base coat or a glue or anything like that. This is going straight into the tacky layer of the gel polish. Now normally I would use a brush to do this, a big fluffy one, however I couldn't find it. I looked and I just couldn't find it anywhere, so I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna dip it in. And of course, if your nails are shorter, like the length I'm wearing right now, you could definitely just dab your finger in there and it would be absolutely fine. But if you are working on clients and whatnot, you would want to be using a dust brush. That way you can clean it off afterwards and make sure everything is clean and ready for the next client, and we aren't getting any cross-contamination into your pots of glitter. So this is how the fine holographic glitter looks over poppy, and honestly, if that doesn't scream Christmas, then I don't know what does. Honestly, it's absolutely perfect. I'm just going to come in with a second colour coat on the other white nail tip, and then I'm going to cure that in the lamp for a full 60 seconds because I'm preparing to add the red stripe nail art stickers. I love how easy these are to use, although they are a little bit fiddly when you are applying them to a practice tip because of course you haven't kind of got anybody to hold the hand in the air, if that makes sense. So I was like trying to keep the tip on the practice stand and trying to get the stripes on there. I did work it out in the end and it was fine, but yeah, it was a little bit fiddly. I'm just using the Nailmate Outer Space tweezers, and we do have these available on the website, so check those links out below and I'll be sure to leave them there. So I'm just choosing some of the thicker stripes first and laying that at an angle onto the tacky layer. So this is straight onto that tacky layer. I haven't wiped that off. You could wipe it off if you wanted to, but I didn't feel that it was necessary. I'm just going to go ahead and apply those thicker stripes randomly on the nail, making sure to leave some gaps because we want to fill that in with some of the skinny stripes, and that's where we get our classic candy cane look. Again, the joy of this being over the top of gel polish, we can go ahead and just move those around. We can keep picking them up and laying them down. Of course you can do that with your acrylic as well, and then you would just cap these under clear, or you could do them over the top and just seal in with your top coat. So now that I'm happy with the thicker stripes, I'm coming in with the thin one and I'm just applying those randomly. Now you saw me there touch and pat the nail down. I don't recommend doing that if you haven't got a glove on. You could also use a silicone tool to do that, but as I said, I was really struggling and it was quite fiddly to keep hold of the tip stand and try and maneuver the little stickers around, so forgive me for that. But please don't be touching products, inhibition layers and things like that, because over time you may develop allergies, and I would hate if you one day couldn't wear nails or have gel polish. It would just be so sad. I couldn't think of anything worse to happen to anyone, especially if you love having your nails done. It's just definitely important to respect the products and respect that they can cause allergies, just as anything can if you are overexposed to it. So I'm just adding on the last one there, and top tip, by the way, instead of using stork scissors, which are super fine and easy to cut small things with, come in with your nippers, and honestly it is so much easier. They can get right in there. The blade is a little bit easier to kind of see around, and look how close and easy that is just to trim off that excess. I found it so much easier, and yeah, I just loved the results. Don't forget as well, guys, if you do go ahead and recreate any of these designs or tips on your own nails, then tag me on Instagram because I would love to see and share your creations in my stories. I'm just going to go ahead now, we're moving on to the next tip, and I'm applying my second coat of the Poppy gel polish. I wanted to make sure that my colours were super creamy and rich, and although the colours themselves, one coat, are that, because I've gone straight over a clear tip, just adding that second layer gives it that full opacity. I'm honestly, what is up with my talking today? I'm just going to go ahead and cure that for a full 60 seconds in the light, and then I'm going to move on and just top coat the rest of the nails. I'm top coating the candy cane nail first, making sure to cap the free edge and the side walls as well. Now if you are doing this on a client, I would recommend actually applying a base coat over the top of the stickers first, curing that for a full 60 seconds and then coming in with your top coat. And that's just going to make sure that your stickers or decals or whatever nail art product you've applied just lasts a little bit longer. You don't want them peeling off halfway through your client's kind of time wearing them. I'm then going to cure that for a full 60 seconds and come in and top coat this gorgeous glittery design. So I'm just applying super gloss over this one, and then I'll be curing it in the lamp. Over this one as well, further on in the video, I am going to be doing some sugared icicles, and they are stunning. They can transform any set into the most Christmassy winter wonderland set ever, and they are so easy and so simple to do. So definitely check that out, and if you recreate them, as I said, tag me. I love to share your guys' work. I love seeing your recreations. Also, if you're enjoying this video and this beginner friendly gel polish design, then definitely give it a thumbs up and share it as well. I would really appreciate that. Now that I've top coated, it's time to cure it in the lamp for a full 60 seconds. Moving back to my Peppermint Swirl nail, I'm going to go ahead and apply a top coat over the entire nail, because you know we want to seal that design in, protect it and make it super shiny and super glossy. I love applying top coat to gel designs. I feel like it just makes everything pop and really flow. It kind of merges those lines that you can kind of see and smooths everything out. I love the results. Time to cure this for 60 seconds and then we can move on to the next nail. Okay, so we're moving on to the plain red nail, and using a dotting tool I'm just going to map out the start of my snowflake. So this is the easiest, simplest way of creating elegant looking, skinny ass looking, silky ass, sophisticated snowflakes. Okay, like honestly, I have drawn snowflakes in the past and they have been bad, like proper bulky, just not defined or anything like that, and this I have found to be the easiest way. Mapping it out with a dotting tool, curing that in the light, get it set. You don't want those blobs smudging anywhere. You don't want to drag that product to make it any thicker than the lines need to be, so definitely cure this first stage. And then we're going to come in with our detailer brush. Again, I'll link all the products down below, and we're just going to join those dots up in a cross. So down the bottom, connect the dots to the side, then up and then to the left. And in the process, I do go ahead and just quickly flash cure because I don't want these lines being thicker than they need to be. Once you've joined the dots up and down and to the side, you just want to come back to the center and then join the dots that are on the diagonal. And can you see how that is starting to already look like an absolutely stunning snowflake? At this point, I am going to flash cure for maybe 10 to 15 seconds, and then I'm going to move to the other side and just do exactly the same, joining those dots up with a fine detailer brush. And honestly, snowflakes have never looked so good and never been so easy. Once we've joined the dots, as you can see there, I've just pulled that product a little bit further through and past the final dot, and this is just going to make the snowflake look more elegant and more snowflake like. Although it's just a slight detail, it definitely just puts the snowflake there. Like, it makes it what it is. It makes it super elegant and pretty, and it's just those finishing touches and details that really can change the way a design looks. Once I've done that, I'm going to flash cure in the light. And next I'm coming in with my dotting tool, and I'm just adding some random small dots to the outside of the snowflake, just to act like little mini balls of snow, and it really just adds to the design and just makes it a little bit more effective and intricate. Next I'm going to go ahead and cure that for a full 60 seconds in my lamp. And then this is where we are at, so I'm just going to pop all the designs together. I was looking at them, I was like, what am I going to do? What do I want to do next? Sometimes I'm like halfway through a design and I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't plan things out, I just kind of do it and make up the designs as I go along. So I like to get all the tips together and then have a quick like brainstorm. What am I going to do? And I was like, you know what? I'm going to add some icicles because I think that would just make this set super wintry and beautiful. So let's go ahead and do that. So using my whiteout gel polish and my detailer brush, I'm just going to go ahead and basically line around the cuticle area. Just fill that area in. It doesn't matter how thick or thin you do it. Either way, it's going to look absolutely bomb once we start adding those icicles. You just want to kind of paint round, almost as if you're doing a French smile line, but around the cuticle area. You don't want to cure this just yet because you want to make sure that you can drag those icicles down, and of course we are going to be going ahead and adding that sugar in, so if you cured at that point you wouldn't get any of that product sticking to this area. Using the detail brush, we're just going to go ahead and draw some icicles. These are just literally small and long random wavy lines that just taper off thinly at the end, and the effect of this is super like massive. It looks stunning. It looks like it took you so long to paint them and really detailed, but it really doesn't. It is so fast and effective, and it's such a basic, easy design that you can offer to all of your clients. Even if you didn't do the snowflakes or anything like that, imagine these icicles on a icy blue set. It would look stunning. So once I'm happy with the icicles, I am going to go ahead and sugar those with I thought it was rainbow lights that I used, but it's not. It's clear holo. So this is an iridescent holographic clear glitter. It's absolutely gorgeous. Normally, as I said, I would sprinkle those on, but I just decided to dip it. If you are going to dip it, be careful, because of course this product is not cured. You run the risk of smudging it. Did I think of that at the time? No. I did afterwards. I was like, please be okay, and it was, luckily. But definitely normally sprinkle that glitter over the top. Cure it in the light, and then we'll dust off that excess in a moment. I'm just going to go ahead and top coat the snowflake nail because damn, she looks fine top coated. Absolutely stunning. I'm curing that in the lamp for 60 seconds, and then I'm going to come in and dust off that excess glitter. Look how effective those icicles are. Honestly, so Christmassy, so festive, and so cheerful and fun. I absolutely love it. I think it's perfect, the clear hollow glitter, to have in your collection as a sugaring glitter as well as a loose glitter as well. It's just super gorgeous and pretty. So guys, this is the final look. I love how it turned out. I really hope you've enjoyed this video and this set. I think it looks perfect as a whole. And if you did enjoy it, give this video a thumbs up. And as always, remember, you are bomb.com, lit as fuck, and don't ever let anybody tell you any different, because you've got this and I love you. Mwah. Bye.